Without tension and release, art has no impact. Think about your favorite movies and novels. Now think about music. How is this implemented in a song? And how can you support it with your drumming? A typical song falls into one of three categories. 1. A song where the verse is the main passage and is supported by a weaker passage called bridge. Most of the early Beatles songs were composed in this way. 2. A song based on a chorus. The verses lead to a chorus and evoke emotions. The chorus then offers a climax point and a release. This is the main method of songwriting in the later years. The third category is other. It's, for example, when every passage of a song is equally as strong as the rest. A good example is Rise by Public Image Limited. The tension, climax and release have a bit different flavor in songs like that. Also check out Happiness is a Warm Gun by the Beatles. If you are not sure what type of song you are listening to, then search for these indications. The title of the song is usually voiced out around the climax. Is it the first, second or even third passage? Does the second passage end on a tonic chord or on a dominant chord? In Type 1 songs, the passage called bridge usually does not resolve to the tonic chord. That role goes to the verse, the main passage, leading the listener home. Most often, we simply can hear what passage is the main passage of a song. And most definitely, the song ends with the strongest passage, even repeated once or twice. How can a drummer reinforce this role of each passage in a song? To answer this, we need to check out what drummers have done through the years. In Type 1 songs, the main passage has more impact than the bridge. The bridge is weaker in every sense, but that weakness builds up tension. The listener gets more and more restless and longing for the hook to appear again. A drummer can support this structure, building up suspension when appropriate. In Type 2 songs, the most obvious method is to break up the beat just before choruses and play fills. This gives an extra weight to the suspension that has already been building up in the listener's mind, leading up to the climax point and making it even more welcome. The message of pre-chorus fill could as well be, "Wake up, we are almost there." The listener needs to be alert when the climax hits for maximum impact. But wait, drummers can do so much more. For starters, they can contribute to the arrangement of a song, suggesting some passages to be quieter than the rest, making the song more dynamic in level. When playing with the band S.O. Draumur back in the 80s, we very often sculpt our songs in that manner, taking the last verse down a bit in level to maximize the impact of the last chorus. Drummers can also create little points of tension in the middle of the verses by playing short fills between the lines of the lyrics. Guitar players often do this in blues songs, and harmonica players do it all the time. This is what Ringo did so often with the Beatles, for example in Something, and Keith Moon took this concept to the next level with The Who. So did Ginger Baker with Cream. In solos, the drummer can strengthen what the soloist is doing by listening carefully to what is happening and then interact with it. That kind of collaboration can uplift the passage in a great way, introducing little climaxes while the listener is waiting for the next chorus to hit the brain in that pleasing way. And don't forget the thrilling effect of a good pocket. If the bass and drum interaction is groovy, it keeps the listener even more excited during the tension build-up of the verses. So there you go. A song can be played intensively throughout, but making it more dynamic by placing the tension bits cleverly in all the right places will often enhance the experience for the listener. As soon as you start implementing this kind of thought into your playing, others will start noticing, and you will even be called musical and become more sought after. Because this approach is first and foremost musical. Thanks for your time. Share this video with those who might benefit from watching it. And check out my blog page on Facebook. Likes and subscriptions do me good too.